Hello, happy Labor Day everyone. Today we're going to be making a cherry chip cake, and we're not going to be using a white cake mix because it's going to be all homemade. And there's going to be I want to make them into cupcakes, but you can also make a layer cake out of if you want. Okay, what I've got here is I've got 2 1/4 cup of cake flour. I'm going to put it in the sifter. I've got 1 teaspoon of salt and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And we're just going to sift this all together. What I've got here is I've got a 1/2 cup of maraschino cherries, and I've got them chopped. And I want to go ahead and add them into our flour and mix them all together, and that's so they don't sink to the bottom of our cupcakes. And it's okay if we beat them up a little bit because it is cherry chip. We're going to go ahead and set this to the side over here. And what I've got here are 2 sticks of softened butter. I've got 1 1/3 cups of sugar. And we're going to cream this all together till it's light and fluffy. Okay, we've got our butter and sugar creamed together. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to add 1/3 of the flour mixture into our cream butter. And we're just going to stir it together until it's just well combined. Okay, what I've got here is 1/2 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of maraschino cherry juice. And we're going to go ahead and just pour them together. And we're going to add 1/2 of this to our batter. Okay, now we're adding a little bit more of our flour into our batter and blend it together. And we're going to go ahead and add our rest of our cherry and our milk mixture to here. Okay. Now we'll add the last bit of our flour into our Okay, now we've got all our flour and our cherry juice and our milk combined. Now what I've got here is a package of French vanilla instant pudding, and I want to go ahead and add that to it. It's going to keep our cake moist, and it's going to add a little bit of flavor. I also got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. And we're just going to combine this together. Okay, we've got in this bowl here are 4 egg whites. I've had them sitting out so they can get room temperature. And we're going to whip these up to the soft peaks, and then we're going to fold them into our batter. Okay, we've got our egg whites all whipped up, and we're just going to fold it into our batter. And I've set my oven for 325 because my cupcake pans are dark. So I'm going to turn them down a little bit, but usually it would bake at 350 unless you're using a dark pan. Okay, we're going to fill our cups about 2/3 of the way full. I'm messy at this. I'm going to go ahead and take a spoon and level our cupcakes out. Our batter's pretty thick. Just like this. And then we're going to bake them in the oven, and I'm going to keep an eye on the time, so I'll let you know how long it took in my oven. Okay, it took about 20 minutes in my oven. The oven temperatures may vary, so just keep an eye on them. And we got all together 46 cupcakes. So I'm going to wait till they cool, and then we're going to go back and frost them. And I was going to make a 7 minutes cherry icing, but it's raining here, so I can't do that, so we're going to make a cherry buttercream. Okay, we're ready to make our icing, and I've got 1 stick of softened butter and 3 cups of powdered sugar. And to that, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And a 1/2 teaspoon of the almond extract. It's going to give us a little bit of cherry syrup. And a little bit of evaporated milk. We're going to blend this together. If I need some more milk or syrup, I'll go ahead and add it as I need it to get the right consistency that I want for spreading. Okay, we've got it all mixed together, and I'm going to go ahead and add about 3 tablespoons of chopped cherries to this, and then we're going to be ready to frost our cupcakes. Okay, our cherry chip cupcakes are done. Go ahead and try one. I'm going to break it half and see it's all, there's not any big holes in there or anything, so we beat it up just right, and it's nice, soft, and tender. It's also messy here. It's very good. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you, and God bless, and come again.